What's going on, guys? Lone Wolf 2864, and I'm breaking a record for this channel. 5 days after uploading a video, I got another one coming out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, it's double XP weekend, and you know what that means. I've never seen so much 64-man Operation Metro in my life, but another good way to rank up faster in double XP is to play a lot of close quarters, so that's what I'm doing here, and I'm going to be using the Spas 12 Slug with laser sight, and this is a setup that I used to really enjoy using a lot and got away from it for a while, and going back to it, I forgot how awesome this thing is. I was actually playing on the console today over at a friend of mine's house, and I got quite a bit of a funny story to tell now. I got kicked off of a console server. I got kicked by an admin. We were playing Gunmaster of all things, and apparently the admin could not take it anymore, and he waited till I got all the way to the knife and then kicks me. So that's quite humorous if you ask me, coming from PC. But this loadout is really good. You know, even this guy, he's kick flipping off the ceiling and he still gets headshotted. I mean, it's almost too much sometimes, but I really and truly would rather use the 870 shotgun. Oh, and here's an example of why you don't cap the A flag on Ziva Tower. If you don't have any other flags captured except the A flag, those spawns are just terrible, and you get trapped in here, and you might as well not even try to go down this side stairwell. But I overstayed my welcome there, and I get picked off by the J&G 90. But we're going to go back for some more, because people don't learn, especially the support player there. He doesn't learn. And these two guys. But look at this! What? Smalled in the face. I don't even think that was necessary. And I feel like I was clearly laid down behind the stairs there, but it doesn't matter. I'll live to fight another day, so. But like I was saying, the 870 is really the shotgun of choice that I would really like to use. And it's really stupid. The reasoning behind it is, you know, the 870 is your American shotgun, and then the Spas would be your Russian shotgun. So I just feel kind of wrong for using the Russian shotgun over the American shotgun. But as much as I want to use the 870, when you go to the Spas 12, it just craps all over the 870, and you realize that you don't even need to try anymore. I mean, you got higher rate of fire, better accuracy. I mean, even jumping in midair, you're still going to be. If you've got halfway decent twitch aim and can get your laser pointer lined up halfway properly, you're going to be getting a lot of kills. Now you will get frustrated, but look at this example here. All the way down the hallway, the distance. I mean, you're still. There's really no engagement on these close quarters maps where I wouldn't want to have the Spas 12 slugs. I mean, maybe later on, and that guy, unfortunately, somebody either had to have spawned behind him or walked behind that guy as the bullet flew through his body and killed the other guy. And this guy's hanging out in the shower, and he still gets it in the chest. But there's really only a few weapons, I would say, that can even stand a chance against this. If you're on your game. Now, it takes skill to use this, believe it or not. I'm not bragging in any way, because I'm nowhere near, you know, a dominant Battlefield player. I'm average at best, but if you can get in a rhythm and you have that feel with your twitch aim and whatnot, there's really only a few guns, and there's the ever hard to find level 1 player. Nice to see him make an appearance. But this clip right here, my mic was actually recording when I recorded this, so I'm going to let you guys listen to this. And no, that was not the Pillsbury Doughboy. That was me playing at 2 o'clock in the morning, running on fumes. And when I'm that tired, there's no telling what I'm going to do or say. So, like I was trying to say, though, there's only a few guns or situations where you might have a disadvantage with the Spas 12, and that comes in later on in the video. You'll see the other team finally started catching on to the Spas 12 dominance, and they switched up to shotguns themselves. And now, when I say they switched to shotguns, I'm talking auto shotties and semi-auto shotguns. And just the fact that with the USAS and the MK3A1 that you're rate of fire is at a disadvantage and they have you fully suppressed, that's about the only time that you even have a disadvantage. But you got to pay attention when you're on these stairs. They can flank down that hallway there, and you got to be aware of that. And if you know what you're looking for there, you can get them before they flank behind you. But there's the tryhard AEK setup, and that's another thing. They'll start going to the M16 and the AEKs, and when you start seeing them pull out the M16 and the AEKs, you know you're doing something right, because they're trying really hard now. But you just really have to be careful, I guess, with the Spas 12 of knowing when to hip fire and when to aim down sights. And you know, if it's anything over, I guess, 5 to 10 meters, I would say aim down sights definitely. Although you can, if you've got a laser sight, you can still get the hip fire shots off. But just when you're hip firing, you have the circle reticle there. And I thought about knifing that guy, but thank goodness I didn't, because you see there's two guys come around the corner, and that guy just ran straight into my barrel. I wasn't even aiming for him, but he got it, and so did his teammate there. They just would not stop coming around that corner. Then I finally came around the corner and saw this guy, and I figured, oh, what the heck, I've used every other gun in my loadout, I might as well knife somebody and get it over with. But like I was saying, you got to be careful when you're aiming down sights, or not aiming down sights, but hip firing, because you have the circle reticle there instead of the dot that would make more sense. And I guess the slug can come out of the barrel at any point in that circle, so you're not always guaranteed that it's going to go dead center in that circle. So you may be point blank accurate with your hip fire shot, or so you think, and it flies out to the left or to the right, and you miss your shot. And if you miss your first shot, 9 times out of 10, if the player is halfway decent, you're going to lose that engagement. So you got to be very careful about that. But if you catch them off guard, a lot of times you can pick up multiple kills very easily. That guy got in behind the impenetrable stairs there, and it saved his life. That guy, unfortunately, is not going to be able to cap that flag, and he died before I could even get to him. So then I noticed all these guys over here had died, and that guy was hiding behind the corner. But look at that guy's body, the way he was laying when he died. That cracked me up. This guy tried to lay down, but he still got it in the back before his teammate with the M16 got me. But I'm going to change the subject here a little bit. You guys can enjoy the rest of this footage, but I'm going to go over as many things as I can that we learned at E3 about Battlefield 4. Starting with, of course, we knew this ahead of time, but the release date will be October 29th for PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. Still have no release date for the next-gen consoles at this time. There's no confirmation on the possible beta date right now, but what we're all assuming, or what we've all figured up, is it'll be sometime around the 29th of September if they follow the same timeline they did with Battlefield 3, which so far with the release of the videos and E3 footage and everything we've seen so far, it's been pretty much the same as they did with BF3. So sometime around September 29th, somewhere in that area, the end of September, you could probably look for the beta to be out. So far we've got 2 confirmed DLC packs. We've got China Rising, which will be available free of charge when you pre-order Battlefield 4. And then at E3, it was announced that the second DLC will be Second Assault, which is going to feature 4 fan-favorite maps from Battlefield 3. We don't have a list of those, what they're going to be yet, but I can almost put a bazillion dollars down, says Operation Metro will return. And not sure how I feel about that, but I know that's always jam-packed Operation Metro 64-man conquest everywhere. So I don't think we'll have a problem filling that server. So far, the player count max settings for the PC, Xbox One, and PS4 has been confirmed to be 64 players, so congratulations, console guys, you're going to get the full Battlefield experience. Next gen only, of course. The PS3 and 360 are still limited to 24 player max and 30 frames per second, 720p. And just a few other things we know. Motion balls C4 will both be returning to the Recon class as they were in Bad Company 2. You'll be able to customize your secondary weapons now with extra barrels, sights, and camos. Suppression, this is a big one for me. I'm really excited to see this. It has been limited to LMGs and snipers and is geared more towards long-range engagements. So that's a good thing. And probably the biggest, most popular feature that we saw at E3 was the spectator mode. I'm really excited to see that. There's tons more features coming in. Your customization is going to be off the charts with all the stuff you can do. So I'm really looking forward to see that. But that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I'll leave a link down in the description to a thread on Reddit that has the full list of everything that we learned so far about Battlefield 4, so you can check that out. Let me know down in the comments what you're most excited to see in Battlefield 4 and what you thought about everything we saw at E3. If you learned something or enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you give me a like and a favorite, and it'd really help my channel grow. But I'm going to leave you guys with a quick video of a Mr. Invincible Soldier that I ran across in Rush the other night playing, and then he gets raptured out, which is quite funny. But hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Thanks.